beautiful morning fishing. Was out at Treasurton, one of my favorite ponds, just because the fishing's awesome. It's a lot of fly fishermen, which is great. They love their pontoon boats, their float tubes, a couple of drift boats out there. It was kind of interesting as I paddled in. Today I found the pockets. There was a few pockets here and there, and as I paddled in, one of the guys that had come in right before me, he had kind of been paddling around in the middle, and he wanted to take a couple jabs at me for fun because, you know, I'm a fat guy in a little boat. And he's like, "Oh, so you call that fishing?" Because I'm in a kayak. And just being a smart aleck, I says, "No, I call it catching." And he's like, oh, really? And I says, "Yeah, you want to know where they're at?" And it was amazing how all of a sudden his tune changed. He's like, "Oh yeah, where were you catching at?" And so I just, it took me back to a story of my dad when he was a kid, 14 years old. He and his brother would single shot shotguns walk down the road with a mangy old dog, and their dog would just work the ditch right next to the road, and they would they'd shoot these pheasants during pheasant season and have 2 or 3 hanging on their belt. And he says, and all these guys with their big trucks, their full-bred dogs, all the gear, he says they would show up and hit the fields and do everything, and then after they'd come to them and say, "Hey, where'd you shoot those birds?" He says, it's pageantry. All these guys, they think all their gear and all their stuff makes them better than everybody else. He goes, "We're 2 kids with single-shot shotguns getting more birds than they were because we knew where to do it. And we didn't have to get dirty. We just stayed on the road and let our dog get in the ditch." So, I'm just out there to exercise and have a good time. And so hopefully we can just all realize we're all there to catch fish and just enjoy the moment and have the peace. But I do have a hard time when guys like to talk down. And he was probably just joking. But, it just reminded me of that story.
Hey guys, my name is Kay Kenline. I run a short-term property management company called Hale Rentals. And what I do is I basically manage all the day-to-day tasks that come with a short-term rental. That includes all guest communications, bookings, creation of listings, coordination of cleanings and repairs, and most importantly, I do all the marketing and pricing strategy for your property. I also do it remotely, so it doesn't matter if you're in Utah, Idaho, or in another state. I can help you out. So if you're tired of running all the management for yourself, or if you're looking for somebody that knows the ins and outs of Airbnb and Vrbo, I'd love to help you out. So go ahead and shoot me a text or a call, or send me an email as well. Thank you.